Students, today's lecture is divided into two parts. First is chapter 18 and second is postscript to chapter 17. Chapter 18 is further divided into 6 parts: summary, vocabulary, critical, very short answer, comprehension passages. Now let us come to chapter 18 and let us come to summary. There was peace in Kanthapura for the time being. After 3 days, for 3 days nothing happened, and after 3 days a number of cars came there. A drummer made an announcement that if the villagers did not pay the taxes, they would be considered rebels and their lands and houses would be occupied and auctioned. The land would be given to the highest bidder. People were shocked, people were in panic that their lands along with the ready crops would go to the government. Satamma said that it was all due to Murthy. Murthy had brought misery to the village. The women came to Ratna and Ratna asked them to be not to be discouraged. She assured them that the city people, that people from city, that is people from Karwar would come, volunteers from Karwar would come and they would not let the government take the fields and the houses. And then it is told that all over India there was the big incidents of the freedom struggle. Banks and courts were closed. Processions, dharnas, prabhat fairies and the beatings by the police became a common sight. Thousands of people were put into prison, but people did not fear the British government. They did not fear the law. They obeyed only the law of Mahatma Gandhi. They obeyed only the law of Congress. And then Ratna told the villagers that the people of a city named Peshawar in North India, people of that city revolted and conquered it. They revolted against the British government and conquered it. People were inspired and encouraged after listening to the success of Gandhi's campaign. Then the women of Kanthapura decided to leave Kanthapura secretly. They decided to arrange Satyanarayan Puja. They decided that in the pretext of Satyanarayan procession, they would deceive the police and they would move out of Kanthapura. The Ratna blew the conch, the procession started, the policemen stopped it, they tried to stop it, but Ratna convinced them that it was just a religious procession. The procession marched on, and when they reached at the outskirts of the village, they started shouting Vande Mataram, Mahatma Gandhi ki jai. The police rushed towards them. The men who were hiding in the dense forest, they also also came out. Sankar and other city boys, that is Sankar and other volunteers from Karwar also came, and then the procession marched towards Skeffington Coffee Estate. There the police joined it. The procession marched on and people from many villages joined the procession. Meanwhile, a white police officer ordered the crowd to stop, but they did not stop. Then the police officer ordered the policeman to do firing, to do shooting of the satyagrahis, and firstly there was false firing and then it was actual firing. At that time there are about 3,000 people moving forward, moving on, and they were fired. Many of them died and hundreds of them were wounded. The volunteers gave them first aid and ambulance. Some of them came to violence, some of them started doing violence. Then Ratna emerged and said, no violence in the name of Mahatma. And then Ratna's wife Rachi said that they would set the village on fire so that it could not come in the hands of the government. And so Rachi and the other women set the lands, set the crops, granaries and houses on fire. Thus Kanthapura became deserted. Kanthapura had a desolate look, and then men, women and children headed towards Kashipura, and when they reached Kashipura, they were given a hero's welcome, and then they settled in Kashipura. So this is the summary of this chapter 18. Now the vocabulary. I used a word procession. Processions were marched on. Procession means group of people moving together for the celebration of some ceremony. For example, the god of Satyanarayan was on the vehicle and villagers were moving on. That was a procession. In Hindi, what you call Jalus or Shobha Yatra. Peshawar. I named the city Peshawar in North India, where people revolted against the British government and conquered it. Peshawar was a city in 1930s Punjab. It is a city in the present occupied. This is an occupied city in the present Pakistan. Now critical, social and religious elements are woven into the texture of the plot. Politically, it is a freedom struggle against the British rule, and socially people are united. In the first chapter of the novel, it was told that Kanthapura was a caste divided society, but now there is no caste division, no separation on the basis of religion, no separation on the basis of caste. All the castes are united and they struggle for freedom in a way, and religiously there is the description of Satyanarayan procession, and it is a tool, it is a weapon for the freedom struggle, for the political element. Then in this chapter, the government repression is shown, police brutality is shown. So on the one hand, there is the government repression and the police brutality. On the other hand, there is the freedom struggle of the Satyagrahis. Both these things are at the climax. Both these things, that is the theme of the novel, is at the climax point in this chapter. Now let us come to very short answer. Who makes an announcement? Answer is a drummer. What is announced? It is announced that if the villagers do not pay the taxes, they will be considered rebels and their fields and houses will be occupied and auctioned. What does Satama say about Murthy? She says that he has brought misery to the whole village. Misery means pain, pida, kasht. What does Ratna tell the women? She assures them that people from the city will come and not let the government auction their houses and fields. What has become a common sight? Processions, dharnas, prabhat fairies and beatings by the police has become a common sight. Have become a common sight. What did people in Peshawar do? They revolted against the British and conquered it. What do the women of Kanthapura decide to do? They decide to leave the village secretly. Under what pretext do the women decide to leave the village? They decide to leave the village under the pretext of having Satyanarayan procession. What does Ratna convince the policeman? Ratna convinces them that it is only a religious procession. What happens when the people reach the coffee estate? When the people reach the coffee estate, the coolies also join them. What orders does the white police officer give? He orders the policeman to fire, to shoot. What does Rachi decide to set why does Rachi decide to set the whole village to fire? Rachi decides to set the whole village to fire so that it does not fall, the village does not fall in the hands of the government or the police. Where do men, women and children of Kanthapura go? They go to Kashipura. Now, short answers. First question is, what kind of auction is announced in the village Kanthapura? The British ruler realized that Kanthapura has become a center of resistance. They plan to use force against the whole village. The villagers refuse to pay the taxes, so the government declares that their land will be auctioned and the highest bidder will take control of the land and its crops. How do the villagers react to the announcement of auction? The villagers are shocked by the news of auction. They are in panic because most of the fields have almost ready crops. Some of them start cursing Murthy and Gandhi, but soon volunteers from cities are told to be emerging and helping the villagers. Who are the city boys that have come to the village? One day some people come to the village. They are the workers of Congress. The villagers call them the Mahatma's boys. One of the men addresses the women. He says that hundreds of men would come from the city. Why is Satyanarayan Puja planned on the day of auction? The villagers have refused to pay taxes, so the government is going to auction their lands. The villagers feel that they would show their unity to the government. The women of the village plan to perform Satyanarayan Puja. They decide to leave the village secretly under the pretext of Satyanarayan procession. How does the scuffle between the boys and the police start? At first the police does not stop the procession. They think that it is for Satyanarayan Puja. Suddenly the women start shouting Vande Mataram. Then the boys from the city jump from the carts. At this point the scuffle between the boys and the police starts. What kind of scene emerges at the end of scuffle on the opposition day? There is a scuffle between the boys and the policemen. The police uses lathis, but the boys and the villagers do not stop. Some boys are shot dead, some villagers also fall dead. Why does Ranchi start a bonfire of clothes? The police comes to apportion the fields of the villagers. There are crops standing on those fields. Ranchi collects some clothes in a heap. The others also put clothes on it, and Ranchi sets fire to this heap of clothes. Her purpose is to burn all the fields and houses. How does the whole village of Kanthapura get engulfed in fire? The women decide that they will not let the crops fall in the hands of the police, so they set fire to the standing crops. Soon the whole village of Kanthapura gets engulfed in fire. The fields and the houses burn. Describe the desolate scene of village Kanthapura after the fire. The people of Kanthapura set fire to their village. The whole village burns. The fields, the houses and the granaries are burned down. After the fire, the villagers start marching out of the village. They leave the village and go to Kashipura. How and why do the villagers of Kanthapura migrate to Kashipura? The people of Kanthapura set fire to their own village. Now there is nothing left for them. Moreover, the police is after them. So the villagers decide to leave Kanthapura. They march towards Kashipura. Now let us do comprehension passages. Open your textbook, open your novel on page 137, second and third paragraph. Monasters, monasters, Rachna's wife cries, and the volunteer replies, monasters, monasters, yes they may be, but we are out to convert them. The Mahatma says we should convert them, and we shall convert them. Our hearts shall convert them. Convert means change them. Our will and our love will convert them. And now let us be silent for a while, and in prayer send out our love, that no hatred may live within our breast. And brothers and sisters, the battle we will win. And we all closed our eyes and said our prayers, but our eyes would quiver, and we saw cars go up the Babur Mount, and the well field, and the tank field, and the big field, filled with these pariah-looking coolies, and soldiers were at our doors, and policemen in our sanctums, and vessels lay broken on the streets, pickle pots and gourds and winnowing pails. And we say, no, no, this will not do, this will not do. And Ratna says angrily, then you are not for the Mahatma. And we say, we are. But we have only a loincloth wide of land, and that is to be sold away. And who will give us a morsel to eat? Who? And Ratna says, oh, don't you be frightened. The Congress will look after it. Why, the Congress is ours, and much money is there in the Congress. And many a man has sent sacks and sacks of rice. And there are camps in Sitapur and camps in Subapur and camps too across the Mysore border in Shikaripur and Somapur and Puttapur. But we said that is not enough, Ratna, and we are not cattle to leave our homes and our fires and the sacred banks of the Himavati. Question answer. What did the volunteer say? He said that they had to convert the monasters into good human beings. What did he ask the villagers to do? He asked the villagers to say prayers. What did the police do? They entered the huts and threw the things out. What did Ratna tell the villagers? She said that the Mahatma would look after them. What did the villagers say in reply? They said that they could not leave their homes. Next, on page 145, second or the last paragraph, and of a sudden the coolies of the city stop work, and at a command the lights are all put out, and there is nothing but the rising moon and a rag of cloud here and there, and all the stars of night, and the shining dome of the Kanchama temple, and the winking lantern from the Skeffington bungalow, and the Skeffington coolies, black with their white dhotis, tumble and rush down, and there is another shot in the air, and this time we see the flag of the police flutter as they advance towards the crouching barricades, and a white officer is there, and there is surely a horse beneath him, for he is there, he is there, he is everywhere. And one of the soldiers cries out something from the barricades, and the police answer one and all, Mahatma Gandhi ki jai. And then someone sets fire to a dhoti and throws it at the soldiers, and there is a long confused cry, that of children, and we see lathis rising and falling, darting and dipping like fishes, and the police shouts out Mahatma Gandhi ki jai, to the fields, to the barricades, brothers, and the Gandhi ki jai, and they seem so near the Skeffington police that they have just to jump and they will be at the top of the mount and the Skeffington. Now question answer. When are the lights put out? The lights are put out at a command. What do they see after another shot? After another shot, the flag of the police flutters. Whom did the villagers see? They saw a white officer on a horse. What do all the police cry? They cry Mahatma Gandhi ki jai, to the fields, to the barricades, brothers. Where are the protesters now? They are very near the Skeffington Coffee Estate. Next passage on page 148. The attack began not from their side but ours, for someone broke open the gas cylinders of the city lights, and they made such a roar that the officer thought it was a gunshot, and immediately there was a charge, and the soldiers came grunting and growling at us, bayonets thrust forward, and shot after shot burst through the night, and we knew this time there would be no mercy, and we rose and we ran, and someone from the Babur Mound had run up to the barricades where there was neither soldier nor officer, and had tried to hoist the national flag, and the police rushed behind him, and the police from the Himavati band rushed towards them, and there was a long Vande Mataram, and the soldiers fiercer dashed behind us, and man after man gasped and cried and fell, and those that were tying bandages to them, they too got beyond thrust in the thighs, and arms and chest, and we spread over fields and pond and garden, and when we came to the canal, there were so many of us to wade through, that the boys said, go ahead, sisters, and they stood there holding hands. Question answer. From which side did the attack begin? The attack began from the side of the villagers. Why did the officer think that it was a gunshot? Someone broke open the gas cylinder of the city lights, and they made a great roar. What did the soldiers do after hearing the roar? They attacked the villagers. What did someone try to do? Someone tried to hoist the national flag. What happened to those who were bandaging the others? They too were bayoneted. Next passage. On page 142, and suddenly across the Babur Mound we saw shapes crawl along, and dug down and rise up, and we said, perhaps soldiers, soldiers. But in Peshawar, says the city boy, you know they would not shoot. And we said, we too are soldiers, and we are the soldiers of the Mahatma, and this country is ours, and the soldiers are ours, and the English, they are not ours. And we said to ourselves, a day will come, a day when hut after hut will have a light at dusk, and flowers will be put on the idols, and camphors lit. And as the last red man leaps into his boat, and the earth pushes him away, through our thatches will a song rise like a thread of gold, and from the lotus navel of India's earth, the Mahatma will speak of love to all men. Say Mahatma Gandhi ki jai, Inqilab Jindabad, Inqilab Jindabad. And the police lathis showered on us, and the procession throne fell, and the gods fell, and the flowers fell, and the candlebearers fell, and yet the gods were in the air, brother, and not a cry nor lamentation rose. And when we reached the village gate, suddenly from the top of a people someone swings down, and he has a flag in hand, and he cries out, lift the flag high, oh lift the flag high, brothers, sisters, friends and mothers, this is the flag of revolution. Question answer. What happened in Peshawar? In Peshawar, the soldiers did not obey the orders to shoot people. What kind of soldier are these villagers? They are the soldiers of the Mahatma. What kind of the day do the villages hope for? They hope that a day will come when every hut will have a light at dusk. What happened when the police used lathis? The procession throne fell. Who sang the song of revolution? Someone got down from the peepal tree and sang the song of revolution. That is all for the day. Thank you.